The 80s and the 50s were the worst time for movies ever because it was just this kind of politically correct time. Now, in the 50s, it was different because that was just what society was that. In the 80s, it was self-censorship was going on.
What started that?
Well, it was just the rise of political correctness. After the 70s, where everything was just go as far as you can, then all of a sudden, everything got watered down. In the 70s, you had movies where it's like characters weren't necessarily the hero. They were fucked up, but they were interesting characters. And you sit down and you followed them, whether it be Travis Bickle or Charlie Rain in Rolling Thunder, or Joe, Peter Boyle's character in Joe. They weren't the heroes. You could even have heroes, and they could die meaninglessly at the end. That was actually considered a commercial ending back in the 70s because it just shows how you can't win. Everything's fucked. You just can't win in America. It's just the way it is. You go and you fight in Vietnam, you survive Vietnam, and you get shot in a liquor store during a holdup. Everything was cynical. Then, all of a sudden, in the 80s, all that was washed away. And the most important thing about a character was that they were likable. And that was every character had to be likable, and the audience had to like everybody. And even a movie that pushed the envelope and tried to do chancy things, well, it could do it for about an hour. Then the last 20 minutes would be them literally going back on everything they did. The first hour, apologizing, making everything fine.